Welcome back, everybody, to this week's episode of Trees Company's D&D Tales from Izoa. We got so much ahead. Our last week, if you don't remember, we'll recap. Our intrepid heroes had finally made it out of the dragon's lair. They have a new quest from the dragon. They, on their way to the capital, they got into a tiff with some farmers, and then they ended up at a abandoned manor house. In the manor house, they got a whole bunch of different stuff, some more loot and new stuff on the way to the capital, and then I think this week we're gonna finally make it to Lardell. I'm your DM, Chauncey, coming at you.
It's your boy, Mike, Donna Taylor,
And man, I'm just gonna have to let it be known. Off screen, I took that farmer and his wife and put them into like a soul crystal Skyrim style, and then stomped those bitches out secondary. Like I was not having any of them. Anyway, it's the boy bird. What up? Aha! Rogov Xerix is back. Anyway.
Anyway, let's go.
So here we are. You guys have left the abandoned manor house.
Luigi's mansion of sorts.
You are about
All the ghosties.
another day's walk from the capital. You guys are on your way, and about oh, that's right. When you left the capital, when you left the manor house, I told you it appears as though it is just the afternoon, right? Isn't that what I had said? That like y'all had left it,
Zorbin, that's correct.
and y'all asked like how
robot
much
now?
time had passed. Y'all had asked how much time had passed, and I said, as far as you can tell, it just seems like it's afternoon now.
Okay.
Mike, that was me
Okay.
going to my database and retrieving the information she required.
Yeah,
I'm
every
pretty-
other
I'm
episode.
pretty
Why the
sure
fuck do I have a skull in my pocket?
What's it do
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, what do I do with it again?
So yeah. It is early evening. You guys find yourselves a nice little clearing. I don't have a map for it. But you have a
God,
nice
these
little clearing
crunch.
with just enough space for your party of 4 to make camp for the night. Is
Yo,
that what you want to do?
Anyone want to Google Maps like the Cracker Barrel is nearby, or like a Denny's? Like, I'm feeling like breakfast for dinner. Anybody?
I'm down for a grand slam.
Bro, that lumberjack slam on the boy. Oh shit. The hash browns. Oh man.
Yeah, is there a D&D Denny's?
I mean,
Well, come on, it's a clearing. There's at least a Dollar General.
yo, those
Nope.
bastards are everywhere. Oh, sorry, no,
guys-
it's either a bank or a fucking. No, you'll find that or a fucking Mazda dealership.
Nope. You guys are in the middle of nowhere. So
There's 3 Dollar Generals. And a gas
I mean,
station
I
and shit.
guess technically, we're big and bad. We could trudge on through the night if we wanted.
you could. You're just gonna be really tired when you make it to the capital.
Yeah, I'm good with sleeping.
I mean, I don't
Make
care.
camp.
I know we have like 1,000 tents in our explorer pack.
Yeah, let's just make camp for the night. There's no map, so it'd be weird if there's a... We're fighting people on the over map.
Yeah, what's
Where are they? I don't
Hey,
know.
Ash is finally the, champion. See that? Like, Ash is the world champion in Pokemon now.
Whoa.
so are you gonna
Yeah, I guess.
anybody gonna set watch for the night?
Oh, that's a face if she
well,
rolled an incident's
I'm always
absolutely
reading
about
my
to
books
happen in the
and
real
shit
world.
at night anyway. So hold on, I'll draw my little.
I mean, y'all usually don't.
I always, yeah. You said my guy naturally like draws, or he
We have now that we have Shania Twain and what.
Well, because that's how I found the one guy last time. Is I stayed up late, or I guess I stayed up late that one night copying the scroll. I guess I got
You
lucky.
Go into a deep state of meditation.
Hold on, I gotta draw the little camp here. This is where we're staying. And then
Table 10.
campfire here.
But if that thing is actually accurate to the map, then it's a giant forest fire you lit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I breathe fire. It can be a bonfire at my whim.
Okay, so you guys go to bed, and you're in a deep state of meditation and copying stuff into your spellbook, right?
Well, I mean, if I don't have anything to copy, I forgot it was the one. That's what I was doing specifically. It was copying like toxic, whatever.
You're like studying your spellbook.
Pulling out the dice.
Okay. All right. So, at about midnight, everyone's asleep. Everybody is in their sleeping roles. And all of a sudden, hold on. Let's see.
Is that you snoring?
I can't hold on anymore. That was my deep breath of anticipation.
Okay. And then
Oops, sorry.
I'm full of so much anticipation. Guys, hurry up.
Oh, it's so
Holy stealth, what the fuck is coming
can-
after us?
can both of you roll me a perception check?
Okay, well, for everyone that can't see, there's a 23 looking something coming at us with a stealth on the boy, so I gotta see if I can actually see it or not. Ah!
Oh, with the 4 perception.
Yo, honestly, he's in that REM. He can't see nothing.
I
I hit a 17, so
I'm
I have a
very
funny feeling
easily
I
disposable.
roll
It's very
well, but
comfortable.
I have a funny feeling 17 does not see the boy if he hits a 23 on me.
That's sales snap.
I have a funny
It's
feeling
a
that 23 is
10
gonna
for
get
the
us
audio.
fucked.
And a 12 for the blood.
For Shannara. Okay. So Rogar, you feel
Please, not an ass biting mushroom.
you feel something crawling up your leg.
Fucking ass biting mushrooms! I told
Oh.
you!
Caterpillar about to just do some serious.
Where's R2D2 when you need him? His ass is turned off, not on sentry mode.
What do?
Is that it, or-
You feel something crawling up your leg.
Oh, I
Inside
thought you
your
were about to
sleeping
pull out
ball.
more dice. You're just like
No.
huffing your bag like it's
Yeah,
paint in
no.
there or something.
No.
What do you
hold
do?
on. This is what this. Yeah, no. This is what this is for. Hold on. See, this is why you don't hit a magic boy with PTSD. He's like, oh my god, there's some shit going on. Magic wand of shits. Whatever it is, it catches a 15 of magic wand of sadness. Is what it does.
You're just going to blindly at your leg cast magic missile.
You're telling me something's crawling up my
tickle.
leg? I'm
I
very
say that
sad.
I say that it feels like something's crawling up your leg. Like you
I
can't
mean-
see it. I guess like you. It's like
So
you're like
why
in
would
your
I not
sleeping bag.
expertly snipe it with magic missile?
Well, can you like shout to try to wake us up or something?
Because like you're gonna
mean-
like blast off your own leg. I mean,
What?
if you want
What's
to do
the
that.
point of what's the point of sniping it off of my body?
thought
I know where
magic
it's
missile
at.
like automatically hit a target.
Was it? Yeah, I thought it was not a RPG. I thought it was like a
It's
sniper,
hard.
like pichu.
I mean, it's still a missile. It's like on your leg.
Yeah, but if I snipe it off of my leg.
But it also could be like an illusion in your mind. So
So
like,
then I miss my leg because I hit the illusion. See, I'm not gonna lie. The AOE of magic missile is not. Me and you is different. I don't see like this like third tier looking like kind of like comet looking projectile. I see more of like a precise like rapier style like like sniper shot. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Is it all right, well, fine. Okay. Uh then I freak out really girl style. Oh my god, there's something on me. And I try to wake up everybody to see what's going on.
okay, you woke up everybody. Um, so I guess like you look down at your leg, and it looks like there's a hole in your sleeping bag, and there's like
That's
a long slimy like rope
Oh,
like
yeah,
creature
Mike,
climbing your
shit
leg.
about to happen. You should have
get your
just toweled
weenie
it
out of my
up.
sleeping bag.
Try to make babies with your sleeping bag.
Um,
Oh, it's gonna slime up in your booty hole.
well,
It's
shit.
like all the way up your leg now. It's
Well, what's
like
the
up to
thing?
your
Like,
hip.
what?
Is it wrapped around it, or is it just like
It's
climbing up it?
it's wrapped around his leg.
Nah. Well, this is like a.
Can I try to?
And it's like
Well, now
so
I know
like
it's a thing.
so like it's slimy all the way around your leg, and it's out the sleeping bag, and it disappears into the woods. It's like super long, whatever it is.
Can I try to cut the part that's coming out of the sleeping bag and towards the woods
Yeah, you can go try to cut it.
with my short sword?
Yeah, go for it.
Do I have to roll for that? Or is it
Yep,
not
you're gonna have to
that?
roll to attack.
25 on the
Oh
blade.
shit.
That hits.
I hope so.
Do I have to damage it?
Yep.
5 piercing.
All right, so you cut it, and it cuts off, and you hear like an ear-piercing scream in the woods, and the rest of it like slithers and like rolls away. But the piece that was on Rogar is still like slimy in there. It's still like it's like still attached.
See, this is where my sniper magic missile needed to come in. Man, see, I don't have like.
You want
I
to
don't
just try
No,
to
I don't
grab
want
it
to
off?
quarterstaff my crotch to get the slime thing off of me. Like that.
Well, isn't it technically hurt now? Can't you toll the dead it?
Well, it sounded like the piece that's still on me is like doing a thing, and it's like separate. No.
It is separate.
Severed, but it'd still be hurt.
What's the description? You pointed at a creature you can see within range.
It just has to
It
have
must be a
damage.
wisdom saving throw. If the target is missing any of its hit points.
Hit him with that extra necrotic on the way.
Well,
That's just it. If it's a
Remember-
separate thing and he just detaches it and it's still like its own thing.
it's a sound spell. And since it doesn't, I'm gonna say it doesn't have ears. And I'm gonna say that Toll the Dead would do nothing for it.
Would it
What, do you
have?
wanna try to
Does it
grab
say it
off
has to
from?
hear it?
Am I allowed to go again since we don't have a
And
turn
the sound
order?
of the Dolores spell.
Yeah,
fills the air.
there's no turn order. You're not technically in battle right now.
No.
So can I try to,
This
like,
doesn't deliberate
shred
that
it,
he
like,
has
grab
to
and shred
hear
it off and say it's claws for weapon?
Say it come again, Mike.
Can I try to like grab it and like shred it off or like rip it off and just say claws for the attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would still
can do
deliberate
that.
that it says that the sound just fills the air. He doesn't have to hear it or not. He just has to roll a successful wisdom save. Correct?
It says that it around it for a moment. The target must decide on a wisdom saving throw. But the thing, so like the part of the wisdom saving throw is it has to have a brain, and like this thing doesn't have a brain. It's just like muscle.
But
Well,
why
I
does
tell
the
Rob.
brain have to require wisdom? There's no way a suit. Alright.
So I got an 8 and then a 26 for advantage. Can I ask Rob to help me rip it off and then use the 26 advantage?
Rob needs to roll a
Can you use like his staff to
Dex.
like pry it off?
You both need to roll a dex.
Dex what?
A dex, just a dexterity, just like a straight dexterity.
15 dexterity save. Oh,
No,
So
not
a
as
regular
dexterity
dex-
save.
Get
Just
the
give me a
regular-
regular dexterity, like
On
over to the left.
On
Yeah.
a stack of ones.
21 dexterity.
Okay.
I hit a
Yeah.
6.
So you successfully pull the rest of like the writhing muscle, the slimy thing off of his leg, without injuring his leg.
So can I do claws for damage now? Because I like try to like rip it apart too.
Well,
yeah,
isn't it
yeah. If
dead?
you wanna, if you wanna rip it apart,
So
yeah,
it's
you like tear it apart into like a whole bunch of teeny tiny pieces, and it bleeds out, and then they all like kind of shrivel up and wither.
Don't I have like a
like,
have a
huh,
thing.
Rogar, art stout, all right.
Hold on.
Just start
I thought I
jacking
had
them
a
off.
thing. Do I not have a thing?
What thing?
I don't have a thing. Shit.
Oh, so you can't be.
I
jacked
thought
off.
I thought I had like a just like an in general like magical like aura detection, not just a straight like dispel. Thought I had like a generic detection wherever this bitch is.
Would that be like an Arcana check?
No, I don't. I thought I was gonna have a spell for it. I don't got no spell.
If
Yeah,
you
don't
want
have
to
a
try,
magic detect.
if you want to try to track the slime trail, you could both roll me a nature check.
Would that not be like an investigation?
No, a nature check. Because it's a tracking
natural
skill.
slime.
Nature.
7 on the nature boy.
You're in nature. Hiya! Damn it.
We
You
combine
both-
for the 18. Since we're both looking for trail.
Yeah. I'll give you the advantage. So you guys find it, and like the girls are now up and like fully awake and with you. And you find the trail and you lose it at first, about 10 feet in, and then there's like a smell, and like you're able to follow the smell, and then you pick up the slime trail again. And it takes you deeper into the woods, and about an additional like 100 feet off of the road, you come into another much smaller clearing, and in the center is this like big ball of like all of these slimy tendrils like rolling around in on itself, and like a low moaning sound.
Oh shit, Mike! Quick, look straight at your feet at the ground, really closely. And as he does so, I fart on him.
And this thing is like pretty big. It's like a 10-foot diameter sphere.
Oh god, there's
Like, in the
we shouldn't
ground.
interrupt them. They got a bukkake party going
Hold
on.
on,
Really,
no,
that
I'm
morning is
kind of
sexual.
worried about whatever
Leave.
this thing's got going on. I roll Schwipty, dispel magic.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything to the
Oh.
creature.
Well,
Not a
Mike,
magical
he
creature.
doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything sketchy going on.
Just leave it alone.
No. Obviously, we're gonna punch into a Sklitterian, but like,
Well, do you want to
It
get
just
attacked
wasn't
first with the
magical.
magic missile then?
Yeah, he's not magical. This thing is not magical, so
no. Hold on, I gotta.
It's a
I wanna. Is it an animal?
yeah, it's like an animal.
Creature, it's a monster.
It's just like it's just a monster. I don't know that it's an animal, but it's a
Well,
monster.
I need that deliberation because I have two separate options.
It's not.
It is a
it's-
stereotypical hentai character. Just kill it with fire.
So we're
It
gonna
is-
take that as an animal.
It is
It's
a
a mineral.
mindless. It is a mindless tentacle creature.
It's a creature.
Man, I roll. This one. Give him the animal messenger and tell the whatever it is that I ask him what's his purpose here? And
What?
if it does work, I ask him, how long has he been here, and so forth and so on, and the classic,
I don't think
who, what, why, where.
I don't think that allows you to talk to him. It would just be you would give him a message to send to somebody else.
Okay, and that's the thing. I send him the
Yeah.
message of who, what, why, where, and
To
he
himself.
will do his thing of whether he responds intellectually or he just starts swinging. That's the whole thing, Mike. We're learning here. I'm trying to use
Okay.
all my spells. I got a lot of spells, okay? I'm trying
I
to
know,
use-
we should have just magic missile. You're trying to use some spells.
I'm trying to use my spells.
Yeah, Mike is right. It doesn't work that way. So
You try to befriend it.
No, I didn't befriend it.
so
I don't-
so you
You try
say
to
all this
befriend
stuff.
it and just
You
have
say-
it come walking around with us in the capital.
So you say all this to this thing, and
Okay.
it just like lets out like an ear-piercing shriek, and the like 4 different tentacles shoot out from it, and it rolled an 8 on its initiative. So everybody now roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh, see, now you
I
have
see.
your dice in hand and you're not doing it.
I see.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative. No fucking way. I'm just sleeping. I'm just napping. I'll see you guys later.
With the
8.
4.
Oh, okay,
4.
Mike's sleeping also. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, I don't have a
Um,
guy down to click to.
Yeah. Just put your thing down so we can.
Oh, man.
They're freaking huge.
That's not what I wanted.
I have the 14 instead of the 4.
No.
Nope. First one goes.
Yo, why can't you drag this down here?
Everyone stop doing stuff to it so I can actually. This actually takes. Okay,
There we
there
go.
we go. There's a classic Rob slash
Okay.
making upside down.
It took me so long to literally drag that man in there. Well,
All Sail Snaps is just gonna squawk at this thing and it's gonna kill itself.
maybe she can talk to it.
It's not a frog.
It's a
but
big
just wanna-
frog.
It's not a frog, but I just want like a token down so that I can see it in the turn order and I don't miss it.
See, I got these motherfuckers in my warehouse.
Totally
right
a
now.
frog with tentacles. With a shit ton of tongues.
I know
It's just licking itself.
The bane of the frog, lemongrass.
I cast lemongrass.
I cast concentrate lemongrass oil.
Who's in there?
This might actually
What
be a
did
whole
you
episode.
rolled a 1.
How long we're doing? We're taking.
I know.
The battle.
Okay. So
Hey,
Sail
Mike,
Snap
come up
goes
for a go.
first.
Please kill this man.
The first thing she's gonna do, she's going to
Drop it like it's low, like it's low, like it's low.
cast Thunder Wave on it.
So doesn't he have to be close to that?
Yeah, it's like within 15 feet of you. So,
Well,
it's
we're
gonna
off back.
take. It's gonna cast. Well, it's like directional. It's like in a
I mean,
cone.
how did it take us 4 days to get to the capital? Look how big we are compared to.
Haha.
True.
So it takes 12 damage, and it doesn't get pushed. Does it make damage? No.
And my girlfriend
It
uses her
makes-
kaiju powers.
It makes the DC save. So it makes the DC 11 save. So it doesn't get half damage. It takes the full 12. It lets out like another shriek, and it's pretty angry, whatever it is.
Blaming his suction pads for not getting knocked back.
Shannara, she pulls out her short bow, and she's gonna
Pew.
try to hit it with one of those.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Phew.
The 13. The 13 hits. It takes another 11 damage. It lets out another like blood-curdling scream, and it's upset.
Jeez, that really hurt, guys.
It's so upset that
God, that really hurt.
it
Fuck,
hurts
jeez.
so. It's so upset. It's gonna take one of its tentacles, and it's gonna
Please.
go
Oh,
for
wake up.
Sail
I
Snap.
Thank God. I already
Oh
had
God,
That's
so
just
I
gross
tried to
what-
rip the egg out of my girlfriend.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Sail Snap did the most damage to it. It's gonna try to hit it. A 17, I believe that hits her AC. Yeah.
Oh, and then
Um,
wherever it hit, the clothes start to dissolve off, and
It's gonna do
there's just a bar of light from the heavens covering her nipples.
2.
No, it's just
Really?
her long, like, feather locks.
Sail Snap's gonna take 9 damage.
Mermaid
Both of
style.
Those are acceptable anime tropes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then it's also gonna go after Shannara,
Yo, it goes
and a
twice?
19 hits, and it's gonna
Wait,
do
hold on. Why does this
1,
man go twice?
4, 8 damage. She's gonna take 8 damage. And then it's done with its attacks. Alright, so now it is Dawn's turn.
Rip.
What you gonna do?
Gonna do all that jump. Oh, that jump gets out here strong. Was that 10? So I can hit
Sure.
that.
You're within 10 feet of
Yeah,
it.
let's say 10, sure.
It's not to scale with this map, but
We're close enough, Mike. We're all in the ocean right now. It's
Does
fine.
that means I can glaive the boy.
yeah, you can glaive them for sure.
Slash with the glaive. 17.
Hits.
Try to cut down it to expose its mouth to see what's inside the tentacles. 5 slashing.
You deal 5 damage, but you don't really find like a mouth.
But then I turn it back up and rip it back upwards and try to get it with more glaive because I have 2 attacks. Shabba! It's an 8.
The 8 does not hit.
It slipped out.
See, Mike, you're a disgrace.
I don't see you do nothing, Mr. Had the opportunity to
Yeah.
magic missile, but instead try to talk to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll show you how. Well, say, I tried not to kill everything immediately, okay?
Orphan
we're-
farmer children beg to differ.
Okay, yeah, well,
That
Listen.
one dead dog in the volcano of the dragon's lair begs to differ.
I mean, they can say what they want. He got kicked right the hell into the oblivion. And guess what? He can't say nothing anymore.
Oblivion, good game.
Did you just cast magic missile and I
Yeah, I hit-
missed it?
I hit that boy with a 4 real quick. And then, obviously, since he can hear for sure, I'm gonna toll the swamp to him.
Okay. Toll the Dead does not hit, but the magic missile
Balls!
definitely does. And the magic missile, you hit it and you hear like one more, the worst scream of it all, and then it like shrivels up in on itself and it dies.
Woo! Loot the body.
Can I just have it?
Just half the body. Do you have a spell of shrinking?
No,
Put it in
I
your
have.
pocket?
I mean, I have take it, put it back alive. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you can
It's
animate.
an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid. Has to be a humanoid.
What? What the fuck is the point of animate dead then?
Humanoids.
To animate humanoid dead.
What a garbage spell. What the hell?
It's not garbage. It's really powerful.
But clearly not what I want this ball of goo on my team.
And loot the body, investigate 3, god damn it. Closely perceive the body. 12.
The girls are gonna help you investigate, I guess.
Everyone come help me loot this body. Everyone search all its crevices and bungholes. I've counted 7 so far.
The girls helped you. You get down in there in the hole that it's in, and it's shriveled up to about half the size it was, so it's still like a 5-foot diameter, like
It's a
tentacle
raisin.
ball of mass. And you get down in there and you start to like pick it apart, and you find like 5 gold pieces. You find somebody's skull, looks like the skull of a human, maybe.
Is it
There's
obsidian?
some other bones, but it looks like it really is just like a mass of tentacles. You can't find any organs or like
Yeah, until I come in.
there's no end to the tentacles. It's just like you can't find anything else.
I actually rolled better.
Can I take a piece of it and makeshift it into a marital aid?
Makeshift it into a what?
A marital aid for YouTube censors.
Bro, sell it on the black market as like a wiener
that part
enlarger.
might get bleeped. Yeah, we can sell it in the black market. I'm not saying to use it on me or SalesNap.
Hold on, give me like 2.
Well, maybe once, but it's D&D.
Decide what you want to do with the body. I'll be right.
Look, pent-up Christian girls become the biggest, freakiest sluts. My character is a pent-up turtle monk. He's into some weird shit. He's exploring everything.
You're worse than a bard.
I don't
Bards
know what
wanna
that
fuck
means. That
everything.
must be a D&D joke.
Bards want to fuck everything. You're like worse than a bard.
I'm just doing. This is what the character would do.
If you want to cut a piece off of it and take it with you, I guess you can.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna cut a bit of tentacle about 8 inches long. And put it in my bag.
It's so disgusting. All right. You go back to your little camp, and I guess you guys try to sleep the rest of the night.
Good, because I'm sick of dealing with fucking cat stuff.
And then the rest of the night passes without incident. You guys wake up the next morning, feeling refreshed, ready to take on the day.
Where's the
by
Cracker Barrel?
by about midday, you start to find yourselves on the outskirts of Lardell.
Ooh.
What?
Okay,
So
so where you guys are coming in is up here on the top right. So you guys are coming in. So the right for you guys looking, the right side of the map is south, and the left side of the map is north. Okay. And then like the top of the map is west, and the bottom is east. So you guys are on the road up there, and you're coming in through the southwest gate of the city. There's like a little kind of like outer town before you get to the inner part of the city. It's like you're coming through like farmland, and you start coming into like some houses and some bigger well inhabited areas, and then you find your way up to the city gate. When you get to the gate, there's Capitol guards, and they ask you what?
sorry. My mind went to we approach the gates, and then the guy from Monty Python shows up. Who goes there? I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberry.
And your father smelled of elderberry.
You make
We
it
seek
up
the
to
Holy Grail. We already got one. What do you mean you've got one? We've got one.
You make it
It's
up to the
holding me.
gate, and the Capitol guards. You see like a line of like merchants and like people coming and going. And when you make your way up to the front of the line, the guards ask you who you are and why you are here.
My name's Arthur, King of the Britons. I seek the Holy Grail.
Is that really what you say?
Yes, 100%.
They look at you like you're kind of weird, and then they kind of like look between each other, and the two that you're talking to, they make like a nod, and then they motion for someone else from the side to come over, and it's this like much bigger guard, and he's a dragonborn. And he looks down on Dawn and says, "Why are you here? And who are you?"
I follow a swallow carrying a coconut.
And I step in front of him and say, "What say you? I am D. Edgar Nuts."
He looks
No,
he looks over at the rest of your party, and he takes in like this like 4 weirdos and is like, "Are you 4 with the circus?"
indeed, we are.
How dare you call me that?
Ugh,
Shut up, you stupid turtle. We're trying to get in here. The boss ain't say.
ugh. More
You can
whack
grip it by the
jobs.
husk.
More whack jobs. Let him in. But
Franco, you're
mark
scruply. I'll see you later.
mark down on their wristbands that they're here for Count Hutchinson's arcane circus. And so one of the other guards that you were talking to at the beginning, that motion for the big guy to come over, they take each one of them, like, takes each of your hands.
Halt! If you approach me, you must answer these questions 3.
They just ignore you, and they forcefully grab your wrist, and they put, like...
Putting Monty Python quotes while they're trying to put a wristband on me.
They put this, like, purple and red, like, wristband
Ha!
on you.
I'm
It's like
Spartacus.
magic. It's magic, and it sucks up to your wrist, and you can't get it off.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unnamed swallow?
Well,
And
I
they,
was just
like,
in the forest
push you
cutting
inside
down
the
the
gate.
mightiest tree with a herring.
and then I strip naked and give him the dance.
So you guys are inside now. You're inside now, and they think that you guys belong in the circus.
Well,
Good
that's
job.
we fooled him. I'm gonna leave my pants down for a while.
Now, what would you
yes,
like to
it
do?
worked.
Congratulations. Now what?
Wait, I'm upset. All my stars are gone.
Yeah, we don't remember. We can't find our numbers anymore. It's too small. I
mean,
don't know
what
where
stars?
we're going. Oh my god, there's 60 names to look at. I can't.
It's okay. We got time. We're not in a hurry.
No, I just need to go to.
We're recording for 39 minutes.
That's just it. We're close to number 9, which was the Saints in Skies Magic, which is where I want to go originally anyway, which is down.
What time is it?
It's just after midday.
Just after
Where's
midday.
the fucking
So you have-
Cracker Barrel?
There's several restaurants.
Bruh, if one is ye old Cracker Barrel, we're going.
You'll barrel of the crack. Ye old cracked barrel.
Although number 9 was down here somewhere.
Okay. So restaurants, There is...
Oh, there it is.
There's a distillery. There's a tavern. The Wolf and Dragon Tavern, On the Rocks Distillery.
Is it nearby?
Gilded Mug Inn.
That's a prison.
The Lettuce Inn
Itchy
is a...
Danilo pub.
Lettuce Inn is a restaurant.
So is the Leafs.
The Challenging Fork is also
Vegetarian
the
bullshit.
Challenging
Oh,
Fork.
the legend's on the left, but we're up on the right. How do I?
I
No,
know.
there's the.
I'm so sorry. The
Is it
Challenging
number
Fork.
3? It was like right here. Where's number 3? It was like right
Number
here on
3?
the right.
Number 3 is the Dragonborn Blacksmith.
Yeah, I know. Where it's
How-
right over here.
How big is this?
Fucking...
Would it take a
Oh.
day to walk across it?
There it is. That's what I want. It's right there. I knew it was right. We're going there.
We're going to the blacksmith first?
It's right there. I'm walking around the glorious Colosseum, all at its wiener-inspiring beauty, and then go to the blacksmith.
There's also Leave It to Me, the Booze
Adventures.
Brothers Distillery, the Greedy Quest Adventuring Guild,
What's
the
number
Royal
6?
Nocturnal Garden, the Great Ancient Gardens.
Wolf and Dragon. Yo, Mike. Literally, we could go to the Dragonborn Blacksmith and then the Wolf and Dragon Inn at number 6, right above it, and then call it a day.
Number 6? Where's the
3 and 6. I already highlighted one. It's like right
oh,
there.
yeah, let's do that. We'll do that, call it a day, and then we'll start the next episode.
Okay. All right. So number 3, the.
We stride off with vigor
Dragonborn
to number
Blacksmith?
3.
All right. So you make your way over to the blacksmith,
We're
and
talking that Disney walk, gotta get every attraction in one day type of shit. We're getting there.
Where's the fast pass to the city?
The fuck fast passes. We walk too fast.
you make your way over to the blacksmith. When you arrive, you walk inside, and a little bell rings above the door, and it's this massive warehouse of every weapon, every piece of armor, every little metal trinket, everything that you could possibly imagine. You can think of it, he's got it. There's all kinds of stuff, and there's dust on some items. Some items are gleaming and brand new. It's your heart's desire for
Shit, what's good?
what
Huh?
item.
You're so Jeffrey Drexel. Chicago.
You don't see the fine establishment's proprietor yet. There's like rows and racks of stuff, and you don't actually see anybody inside the place yet.
Alright, hold on, I gotta squiggle my guy down here real quick. I enter the door very confidently, and then boast out, "Ha ha! What say you, merchant? I'm in seek of something better than my chain skirt with the nips." Which is literally the description of my chain skirt that I gave it, like, 2 months
yeah.
ago. And I wait for an answer.
You
Spicy.
don't really hear an answer. You kind of like you listen, and the echo kind of replies back to you, and then you think that maybe you're totally alone, and then you hear
Loot the place.
you hear
Tell me twice.
very faintly, "Oh yes, customers."
Why are they always so
Like,
old?
way in the back.
It's the same old lady from the magic shop like 4 villages ago I tried to bang.
Every McLary character she makes is literally a 1,000-year-old lady.
1,000-year-old lady.
This one's a man.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
that's
you're
even
right.
worse.
It's an old man this time.
Oh, a customer. A very feminine man.
Come on, give me an accent. I know you got at least something that's terrible in there. Unleash it.
I'm getting another. Oh, the sword picks you, Harry Potter blowing hair moment. The
So,
sword has a brother. A he who shall only be whispered in a polite company.
Pulled from a unicorn's tits.
It's a unicorn's dick.
okay. He's like way in the back. Like you're gonna have to go find him.
What?
Or
Oh wait, I'm not gonna
loot the
find that man.
place.
I'm gonna go shopping first. He's coming to me.
I just start
It
looking
might.
around until he shows up.
Man,
Okay.
I
You
mean,
wait. You wait about 15 minutes, and then you finally see this like old, haggard-looking, worn dwarf of a man round the corner.
Do you have an evil twin brother that still lives in the mine that I want to desperately kill?
Kind of looks at you a little quizzically,
can he
and
lead
he
me to the
goes,
Golden Army?
which mine?
Do we know the name of the mine?
No way,
that
this
we were
man's
in?
actually a
'Cause you
distant cousin of this
Because
man.
you
You're about to
told me
ruin
when I
my
asked you
deal.
how to title that video, that there was no name to the mine.
There is no name to this mine, so you're gonna have to describe where it's at.
Ooh, well, do you remember the name of the
It
hot
was north
springs?
of the hot springs.
I think it's just the hot springs.
Yeah, it was north of the hot springs. I remember.
Yeah, I know it's north of the hot springs. Oh, it's the Dragon's Lair north of the hot springs, a little bit northwest from New Hope.
The motherfucker trying to lead you in there to your death. Ring a bell.
He
Mm.
kind of straightens up and he looks at you a little sideways and he goes, I was born in that mine.
Oh,
uh, uh, uh,
oh,
And
you
then
got some kin still living there, and he's an asshole.
Just letting you know.
Just
I
let
had
you know. Next time you're at
had
the family
heard
reunion,
stories.
give him a good slap in the face for me.
What
Real
what a
evil
pleasant
laugh.
surprise. I thought I was the last of my people.
Now that I've
Oh,
told you this, can you
thank
give me
God.
something for free?
I'm glad you're
Some free shit or a discount?
you're glad.
He's an asshole. I'm glad you're happy you're not the only one left.
Yeah, but the only other one of you sucks, so I'm
Yeah,
sorry for
I might as well be
you.
the last one because the other one sucks.
All right, whatever. I'm looking for a fair trade slash upgrade to this generic chain skirt that I own currently. I have 172 pieces on me. What will you trade me plus a little bit in exchange?
Hold on. I gotta flip to the right page.
I'm looking for ideally something that increases my armor class at least by 3.
So, not last episode, the farmer episode,
Mm-hmm.
we had this whole discussion already
Yep.
that base nips out armor you have is the absolute best max you right now can have.
Right.
You would have to go train and get proficient at heavy armor as well as just a general like increase of your strength or something like that. I can't remember completely all the steps.
Yeah.
See, I know he's got something because that's the thing about being the mage man. You can't be a magic tank. That's not how that works. So I can't be you and me at the same time. I'm gonna let you be you, and I'm just gonna
Then why are you?
we
Then
asked
why are
just
you
for
asking?
I asked for the sake of I want to know what he's got. Okay.
Okay, well, you're asking for something specific more than just let me get a rundown of your wares. Like
Yeah,
a
he's
book
got to
I
have
can look
something
at instead of
cooler
all
than a
these
chain
hefty
skirt with
boxes.
nips.
He doesn't. He has some like embellished ones. Some that are like really pretty.
See, that's the thing. You see, Mike. See,
But you
that's
just
what
said you
we're
wanted one that has 3 up on your armor class.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what you just asked for.
But like, if it's not a thing, I don't remember it not being a thing. Fuck you
It's not
guys.
a thing.
It can be a thing. We just
Fuck
okay.
it, I want a
do we-
better weapon then.
Well, yeah, or you can ask him for armor that's magical. Just don't say something that's better for AC.
What would I want it? Wouldn't magical help with that?
I don't know. Is there something that has like magical defense on it? So if
I
something
feel like I
uses a
would actually have to
magical
go to the
attack on you,
magic
it
to like
would.
imbue that. I don't feel like the blacksmith had. And you could have rune slots.
Yeah, or is there like, or is there armor that is easier to enchant than others? Or you can get a fancier looking one than go enchant it at a magic shop or something? I don't know.
Yeah, you could
We
do
don't know the
that.
game. This is what
Yeah,
Chance use.
you can do that. You can take your you can get fancy looking armor, and then we can take it to the maid shop and we can get it. You can ask the blacksmith for armor that's like ready to be enchanted, that has like that's built such that like it can be easily added magical properties to, and then we can go take that to a mage, or to a maid shop, and we can have them enchant the armor, and I mean, it's like whatever you want to ask them for it. If it gives you a +1 on attack, or a +1 to your AC, or on your initiative. If you want it to increase your speed, if you want it to,
He can't do that, right?
The blacksmith can't
the
do that.
Yeah, he
blacksmith
doesn't do
can't.
that.
No, but
But
the
he can
mage
have
can add
armor
those
that
things.
is easier than other armors to make it be able to do that.
Yes. He also has weapons, a wide variety of them, and then he also can take like that wide variety of um, weapons. He can make you one that's, if he doesn't already have it, he can make one that's easily
No, man, I
enchantable.
need like a plus like 1,000 fucking like magic staff that gives me like plus super shits for like magic or something.
Do
So
you
what do you
do?
actually want to ask him of what he has?
Well,
Yeah.
that's part of the problem. I could not tell you.
Well, we just gave you 4 options. Pick one of those options.
You can ask for a weapon. You can ask for armor. You can ask for enchantable weapons, enchantable armor.
Would those not just be included into one and just give us the best option possible, correct?
The
Or if you just want to
enchantable
specify.
option, the enchantable option would be a little bit more expensive.
Then I would say defaultly suggest that because we're going to forget to ask for that, I would say. And if there is a lesser, cheaper option that's convenient to also list, I would put that as well. Because I'm not going to remember to ask about enchantable versus just regular shits. I kind of want like the best shits I can buy just kind of defaultly, and then if I can't buy it, then go down. You feel me?
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
if I
everything is
want a very
enchantable.
good, okay, well that's good to know. So if I want, let's see, what is there like
And
a
remember,
necromancer staff running around, or just a good staff running around that's better than this motherfucking quarterstaff looking bullshit that I got going on that I haven't
Okay.
upgraded since I started running around?
He has some pretty ornate staffs if you want a staff, if that's what you're looking for. Is that what you're looking for?
Right, because I don't really have a melee weapon and I don't really use it. I would be looking for ideal, either generic, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, Secondary purposes versus just bapping people with, obviously. So whether it's fire or like water or necromancy shits or
Okay. So
if that's a thing.
he is not going to have any at the blacksmith that is
Okay, so what does he say?
already enchanted for those things. But he has like, they're like, have like all kinds of different designs. So you ask him to look at his staff collection. He takes you over. At first you see several different wooden varieties, some that are just, it's a plain wooden staff. One has an ornate carving at the top that's like kind of like a cage-like structure that a jewel could sit on the inside.
No, I don't
As
want
he's
no
showing you
capture
some,
shits.
there's one that looks like it has a metal skull on the top. The next
That
one
could be
down,
necromancy, okay.
the
Yeah.
next one down um, is a wood and metal staff, and the end of it is pointed. And then the top of it is like a handle.
A
And he says,
casty spell for sure.
he's like, this one um, doubles as a rapier on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the next one he shows you is a blackwood, um, a stained blackwood. Um, and it's got like water and like sailing carvings wrapped around the top of it. Um, the next one after that is a dark cherry wood stain and like a green stain on it, and it's got a similar like cage carving at the top. Um, the next one after that is a pale wood staff. It's like it's almost like a white in color. Um, and it's got like a swirling pattern carved into it. Um,
No, give me the skull one.
okay, skull one it is. He says the skull one would be
I trade my quarterstaff and whatever the remainder would be for it.
okay. So then after you have traded him the quarterstaff, which is worth 5 gold pieces, he says you owe him an additional 30 gold pieces.
Okay. Easy peasy.
Okay.
And then, like, what is it technically called?
I guess it would be a skull staff. So right now it's going to do the same damage as the quarter staff, but this is easily enchanted over at the mage's shop to do something else.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna call it the skull staff.
You can really just rename your quarter staff skull staff
Okay.
until we give it a more official title after it's been enchanted.
Um. Well, fuck.
Alrighty.
Back on.
I
It sounds like we're in an aviary more than it
I
sounds
know
like we're
there's
in
a
a
lot
town
of
square.
birds.
You know, I was curious about that. If it was just my Pandora doing some shit, but no, yeah, no, they were just birds. It's
No,
a lot of birds.
he left the window open and there's a shitload of birds there.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to Home Depot and Lowe's and there's always a bird flying around.
Yo,
I guess.
what kind of rings this man got?
Rings? He's got a wide
Sorry,
collection.
Mike. Did you want something? I'm not asking you anymore.
Oh, you can ask. You can do your stuff first. I'll go afterwards.
Mike, I know you want to go.
We already asked about rings. I'm gonna ask about a thing or two.
Um, okay, so you ask about rings. He has a wide selection of rings as well, but it's going to be the same thing. They're not going to be enchanted. But
So
they
then, what would a
can.
ring do for me? Give me a generic property of a ring.
Oh, hold on.
If they don't
I'm
do what I think they do, then give me like a context of what they do.
135.
Like, are you thinking like normal RPG, like one of like
I
Soaring
I
Hell?
have put no expectation on what the ring could or could not do. I'm just waiting for what they might do. Honestly, I played too many games with too many ring styles. Honestly,
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get a beer.
oh, that's a good call. Shit, I almost want to.
Oof. We're, we're already crossing into a little bit long here.
Fair.
Hold on. Okay. There's they can hold spells in them, kind of like your wand does.
Right. So what is
There's they can like hold elemental commands. They can give you there's one that you can enchant it to give you like a free action. So like
right speed bonus? I got you.
yeah, kind of. There's a ring of invisibility, a ring
So
of
what does this man got?
evasion. So he's got several
Give
different
me like
kinds
the
of.
give me top three rings that he's got right now.
Well, he's got rings, but they don't necessarily do anything. They just look really cool.
So he has no rings that have any efficiency to them.
No effects on the rings right
So,
now.
okay, so what is the one that can hold the most slots? How much is it?
They can all hold the same number of slots.
Okay, then give me the coolest looking one.
Which is
Okay.
what? Can they only have one effect on them, or can they have multiple?
They can all hold multiple effects. It depends on like what you wanna do with it.
It's
Like you
like
can't,
well,
like
'cause
you
that's the-
can't, like you can't make it a ring of like feather falling and a ring of free action.
Because that's
Right.
the thing, Mike, is you can have like the higher tier spells, or you can have like a lot of lower tier spells on it.
Kind of, yeah.
You only get a cumulative of like 4, and you have to split that 4 up into how you want, type shits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a
Free
ring.
action one is cool.
Yeah.
That'd be like another attack action you could take, kind of thing.
Yep, exactly.
Double attack on the way.
There's a ring that is like a feather that's kind of like bent around, and it's got like all the little grooves in it that looks just like a feather. There's one that it's a gold band, and on the top is like a purple stone that's cut into like the grooves of a brain. There's a gold ring with a green and blue hummingbird on it. There's a plain silver ring. There is a silver and black ring that has a chain on it connected to another silver and black ring.
Are there any skulls?
So it's like one ring, but it's like attached to each other. There's a silver chain link ring, a gold ring with a blue gem in the center, and it kind of looks like clouds in the gold. There's one that has a shield shape. There's
See, I don't know if I
one
want to
that
spend
looks like
$300 on my class ring though.
there's one that looks like a spell scroll.
Oh,
There's
fuck,
one
that actually sounds good.
there's one that looks like hands holding, like coming out of like the silver band and holding an uncut gem. There's one that looks like the night sky in the gem on it. It's a black band, and it's got like a deep purple gem. And when you look closer, it looks like the night sky is in it. There's one that's like a bronze band, and it looks like a spell book kind of on it with a mirrored surface. There's another one that's gold, and it looks like an eyeball for the gem. There's another one, it's like a rough cut silver.
Long list of the top 3.
they're all, they're all equal.
Fucking alright, well
there's a silvery
give me the
one that looks
fucking-
like it has
the-
like Viking horns on it. Like
no, the bronze spellbook shits. Or the scroll one. How much of the
okay.
scroll one?
Okay. The spellbook looking one is 500 gold pieces. It's very special.
Oh, is it? Alright, well. Fuck off, buddy.
But
Alright,
the
I'm
spell
going to the tavern.
the spell scrolly one is only 150 gold pieces.
Alright, well, you can still suck my ball sack. I'm going to the tavern, I guess.
Hey. What would you
Alright,
like
well,
to do?
I'm cumulatively
They're
done.
gone.
So he's not gonna have. Can you magically imbue short swords and he won't have any, right? He's just gonna have fancy looking ones.
Exactly.
Alrighty. I give him my old short sword for trading, and just buy a new one of higher construction value. I don't need a 30,000 items list.
Excellent. You hand him your old short sword, which has been damaged, right? Isn't that the damaged one?
It had the tip of it is like, yeah, corroded, rusted or something.
Okay. He looks at it and he goes, did you run into an ooze?
I did.
It served you well. I can't give you full price for this. Instead of, I will take 5 gold pieces off. Does that seem fair?
Like, say, take 5 gold pieces off whatever I buy.
Like 5 gold pieces off of what he would give you for the price of it. So like
Okay,
he would give you 25 is the going price.
But instead
No,
he'll just
I
give
know.
me 20.
Short.
That's fine. I'll take that.
Short sword. Where's the short sword? I see the short bow. Oh, there's the short sword. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Instead of 10 gold pieces for the short sword, he's going to give you 5.
That's fine.
Okay?
I'll go ahead and put that in my money count then.
Okay. And then what would you like?
It's
buy
just
from
a
him?
new short sword. I'm looking for a new short sword, a short bow, and the cheapest one of those rings you listed off.
That's what you get
Okay.
for investing in Dogecoin.
Okay. So 10 gold pieces for a new short sword.
Can I get one of slight? Is there better construction with the looks, or is it just like stronger or tougher, be able to take stuff with all these fancy looks, or is it just
Like the bedazzled one for
Cosmetics.
enchantment purposes?
He does have one that has a lot of gem slots in it. If that's what you're looking for,
I ask him how much that would be.
that one would be 20 gold pieces.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take that one.
Okay. So you take the one that has empty gem slots in it. And it's got 3 empty gem slots.
Okay.
And then you also wanted a short bow.
A short bow.
The short bow is 25 gold pieces.
Didn't you already have a short bow?
No, I
He has
have
a
a long
longbow.
bow.
You have a long bow. Why would you want? What's the DPS difference?
It's a range difference.
It's a range difference. I don't have to like jump far away and run 1,000 feet for it to be effective.
Yeah.
But when you technically, you're trying to shotgun boys versus snipe them.
Basically.
Kind of.
All right. Is there one with a singular gem slot
The short bow?
for short bow?
Not that he has on hand, but he can make you one.
How long would that take?
Give him 3 or 4 days.
If it's still $20 or 20
It
gold
would
or
still be 25.
be 25?
Make it 5 days so I can go to the mage guild.
Well,
Tell him to take his time.
we can be here as long as we can pick it up longer than the 5 days. You don't have to.
That's
Yeah.
fair, but then your sword's gonna go stale.
Okay. And then the cheapest of the rings,
The
or
cheapest
I
one-
ask him which ring would be most likely to take to the enchantment of bonus action.
the bonus action.
I thought you were no. I have an instantaneous action. I thought you have a bonus action, don't you?
I have 2 actions. I would like a bonus.
Does that
Um,
stack like that?
He goes
Yeah.
over. He goes over to the collection of rings, and he picks up the one, that's made of like chain link, and he says, "These are the ones I make for the Mage Guild, for their
What?
rings of free action.
One ring to rule them
How
all.
much would that be?
One ring to
Without
find
the
them.
enchantment like this is, it is 100 gold pieces."
Oof.
Fuck. One ring to rule them all.
What if I gave you 8 gold pieces and a ruby?
Oh,
What ruby?
The one of the 3 I have in my pocket.
Which,
You never told me of exceptional quality or value or shine or anything. You just said ruby.
remind me where you got these rubies.
oh man, where's
I-
that from the mine?
I got all 3 of them from different places. I think
One was from
throughout-
like the
they're all
nest of the
basically throughout
bats.
the mine.
One is from like the dragon, and then one we like found from like killing the ass piting ghost or whatever we killed like at the
Yeah, we
forest.
got one from killing something. Got one from. I don't think we got them from the dragon's like lair, but they were from the mine.
No, but like on the way to the dragon's lair, like in the mine, I'm pretty sure you picked up a couple from that. I'm almost
have
want to say the
3.
bat nest thing.
I don't. Yeah, there was like probably one from a bat's nest. I think there was one from all the
'Cause wasn't that
entangled
like a
from the
it
skull.
was like
from
a
where Rob got the
diamond
scroll.
and like rubies and shit like in the nest.
I think yeah, from where Rob got the scroll. I think we got one from there. Or one from like
Yeah.
a bat's nest,
Okay.
and then
There,
one from the mine.
you hand him the smallest of the rubies, and his eyes go wide, and he's like, "Yes, this would be an excellent deal."
Oh, you just got fucking yo. The best I
And
can
then,
do is
like,
$5.
and
You
then
got
after
Pawn
that
Stars
reaction,
just
I
now.
take it back in my hand and I go, "Hold on, what else are you willing to give me for this ruby and 8 gold?"
Fucking Pawn Stars, motherfucker.
I need to bring in an expert.
Yeah, hold on. He said, "Yeah, I'll see you later with that ruby." Like,
He's kind of-
correct. And then as he ponders, I go, "How about a second slot in the short bow you're making?"
That
There's
would
no
be
way-
a more than fair deal.
Okay,
no
I'll
way
give
he
him.
can craft the slot. What?
I'll give him the second. I'll give him the smallest ruby and 8 gold for what is it, chain link ring,
Mhm.
and the bow will have 2 spell slots.
Yep.
Mike, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you still got swindled.
I probably did.
No, the ruby was only worth 100 gold pieces.
So I gave him
There's
8
no
off
way this
8
man
gold.
shit his pants over 108
Yeah,
gold.
over the ring of free action, yes, which is why he said when you asked for the extra slot, which would be about 10 gold pieces, he's like, this is a fair deal.
So I saved 2 gold. I'll take it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Shoot my way through that one.
Man.
Leave that to covered.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like from the Dragonborn blacksmith?
No, I'm at
Nope.
the tavern already. I'm drinking with the girl.
I'll be okay. And then I go with Rob to the tavern. The sale snap and everyone just kind of fuck off.
No, we're at the tavern, obviously, because they
Mhm.
joined us. They're like, we just have to hit like the whistle, and then they show up. Or like ring like the dinner bell, and they just kind of like come running home.
So what time is it now?
It's like early evening.
Early evening? Okay, so we
There's some parts of the city that just like don't sleep, so
we decided to go to the tavern and get some drinks and sleep for the night. Get a room and drinks to sleep for night in there, and then
Ha ha ha! We have tons of merriment at the tavern, and we will have to see you next time.
yep, exactly.
Well,
bye
I mean,
everybody.
we
Don't
were
forget
gonna stop
to
at
like
that
and
soon.
subscribe and
Yeah, I was taking a swindle
friends.
beer, and Chauncey just had to take some time to say bye. Well, thanks for everybody. Like, subscribe, follow us, watch the podcast version because we don't get enough views on that, and we will see you next time.
These nuts.